Welcome students to the lesson The Noun. And over here in this lesson we'll discuss regarding the different kinds of noun. So students, I hope that by now you are quite aware of the noun. And I hope you are quite aware that it falls under which category. It is a parts of speech, and this is the first parts of speech we'll deal with, and we'll deal with the different kinds of noun in this particular lesson. So students, hoping that you are quite aware of the definition of noun which was discussed in the previous video, but I would like to recapitulate the definition just in short. So students, all naming words dealing with things, place, anything is called noun, right? So kinds of noun. Let's see what are the different kinds of noun. Number 1, proper noun. Number 2, common noun, which are the most important kinds of noun. And then there is collective noun, abstract noun, countable and uncountable noun. So students, in this video, I will discuss only the 3 kinds of noun, and the rest 3 I'll discuss in the next video. So over here on the screen, I hope you can see that there are few sentences mentioned over here. Nina is a good girl. January is the first month of the year. I read Indian Express. The French army was defeated at Waterloo. So students, in the first sentence, Nina is the name of a particular girl, and girl comes under a common noun. That means common, any common name, any common category, not name, it comes under any common category, that is girl. So Nina is the name of a particular girl, and girl comes under the common noun, and Nina comes under the category of what kind of noun? Proper noun. Next, January is the first month of the year. So over here you can see the name of the month is mentioned over here, January. So I am not talking about any other month. I am talking about a particular month, that is January. So January comes under the category of proper noun, and month comes under the category of what? Common noun. I read Indian Express. So over here in the third sentence you can see it's spoken about, or you can see the person is talking about reading Indian Express. So he reads Indian Express. So Indian Express is the particular name of a newspaper. So I am not talking about just newspaper, commonly newspaper. I am talking about a particular newspaper, Indian Express. So Indian Express comes under the category of what? Proper noun, and newspaper comes under the category of what? Is a what? Common noun. The French army. So over here again, French is a particular name of an army mentioned over here. Group of army is mentioned over here. French army, proper noun, was defeated at Waterloo. So I hope students you have understood that what am I going to discuss, and these examples will make you quite aware of the definition of proper noun and common noun. So let's see the definition for proper noun and common noun. Proper nouns are the name of a particular living beings, place, things and idea. Proper noun are always written with capital letter. Sometimes it is used as common noun also. Sometimes, not always. Articles are usually not used. Usually articles are not used over here. And name of all fruits and vegetables comes under the category of common noun, and they are not capitalized. That means capital letter is not used for writing these kind of nouns. So because fruits, vegetables, all these comes under the category of common noun. And there are many more categories which are not involved in the proper noun, and it comes under the category of what? Common noun. So let's see few examples mentioned over here. Sita, Hari, Kolkata, India, Taj Mahal, or etc. and etc. are their proper noun. Next, common noun. A common noun is the name given to every person or thing of the same class, student, same class or kind, or It is the name shared by all as it is given in your book, and articles are used over here. Articles are used, a and the are used. So let's see the examples mentioned. So examples: girl, boy, animal, monuments, country. Okay, so all these you can see, students, that it comes under a group. That means a particular class, a kind, right? So hence these sort of things are called common noun. Let's deal with collective noun. Collective nouns are the names of a number or collection. When nouns point a group or collection of living beings or things. Some examples mentioned over here. So with the as per the name, so collection of any particular things, person, anything, any group is called collective noun. So over here, a fleet, collection of ships, a crowd, collection of people, an army, collection of people, herd, nation, jury, family, etc. and etc. These are all group. That is collection name used for a group. Okay. So students, you have seen that what is the definition for proper noun, what is the definition for common noun, and what is the definition for collective noun. So over here we'll see few more examples so that the idea becomes more clear to you all, that what is the meaning of proper noun, what is the meaning of common noun, what is the meaning of collective noun. So let's see. The army has won the battle. So army over here is a group, right? So it comes under which category? Collective noun. The crowd greeted the team. So crowd over here deals with a group of human beings, right? So over here what is it? What kind of noun it is? It is a collective noun. A herd of cattle is passing. So herd of cattle, that means group of cattle. So over here herd is what? Collective noun. The jury found the prisoner guilty. Jury is what? Few members sitting for the judgment. So over here jury is a group, right? Hence jury is coming under the category of collective noun. Now Vian is a friendly boy. So Vian is a name and boy is a group, that kind, or you can say it comes under a common noun. Vian comes under the proper noun. I love my country India. So over here you can see my country. Country comes under which group? It comes under common noun. And India comes under which group? India comes under proper noun. They live in London. Where do they live? London, not in any other place, London. So over here London is a proper noun, and he eats an apple daily. So what is he eating? What kind of fruit he is eating? Apple. But you have seen, I have already mentioned over there, that apple doesn't come under the category of proper noun, because exactly we are not aware whether which apple he is eating. The particular apple is not being mentioned over here. So apple doesn't come under the category of proper noun. It comes under the category of apple. It comes under the category of fruits, or you can say common noun, and fruits also comes under the category of common noun. I hope I have been able to make these three kinds of noun very clear to you. We'll meet in the next video along with the discussion of rest of the kinds of noun. Thank you all of you.